I'm not taking it from him. He turned it back of his own free will. Get out, Ferris. The other side of the door for you. Shut up.
Oh, Hi guys, we are Nights. I'm Ray, and I am back here with Classic Sci-Fi Sundays. I know the last couple weeks have not been really Classic Sci-Fi Sundays because I've been doing the Star Wars, which in many ways it still fits the categories of my Classic Sci-Fi. Star Wars 1, 2, and 3, all the episodes actually, episode 4, 5, and 6. So the original trilogy, I used that for my Classic Sci-Fi Sundays, even though I didn't call it Classic Sci-Fi Sundays. But I'm back at it, and today we're going to be watching a really interesting movie. Let me get my little controller here. This movie was, let me fix this, I hit the wrong button. This movie was requested, actually a couple of times. This is When Worlds Collide from 1952, I believe this movie's from. So I'm looking forward to watching this. And it seems to be in color, so that's shocking. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. So let's get to this. This is When Worlds Collide. Let's do this. When Worlds Collide. Was this movie originally black and white? Or was it always color? I wonder if they put color afterwards. It's based off a novel? Okay. I have no idea what this movie is about. But I am definitely looking forward to finding out. The Holy Bible.
Through telescopes, men of science constantly search the infinitesimal corners of our solar system, seeking new discoveries, hoping to better understand the laws of the universe.
If our calculations prove to be correct, this will be the most frightening discovery of all time. These two bodies have traveled almost 1 million miles in 2 weeks.
Did he find a flying saucer?
It won't be necessary to tell Randall what he's carrying.
So keep it top secret. Whatever they discovered. Look at these. Oh, that's planes. I swear I would never get one of these. He's flying it?
Johannesburg, cabin monoplane. Request permission to land.
Dude, he's not even looking at the sky. He's looking at her the entire time. Could be a mountain in front of him. He wouldn't even notice. This He hasn't looked at the instruments or the sky. Yeah, they're about to crash right now. Nose dive into the earth. I don't know why they showed it like that. I'm just saying, if I was a passenger, I'll have a lot to say.
You've been well recommended to us, Mr. Randall.
I shouldn't have taken much recommendation. I understand all you want is a package delivered.
Did you bring...
Yeah, not just a regular package. By the way, why is it that back in the 50s, a smoking pipe was a status symbol? It looks like somebody intelligent in academia.
It's just that secrecy is very important now. The delivery will be made to Dr. Hendren at the Cosmos Observatory. Here are several poses of Dr. Hendren.
This is all before email and all before faxes. People had to work. What the heck? People had to work harder back then just to get you any message.
Dr. Hendren only.
Right.
You'll require this for expenses.
I'm supposed to get paid $1,500 plus the expenses.
Hendren will pay you on delivery. The money doesn't matter at all.
With me, Doctor, money always matters.
The day may arrive when money won't mean anything.
Okay, what did he find? Was it an asteroid? Ah, he locked his ass up. Judging by the way he was flying earlier with that girl, I don't know if I'll trust him. Oh, he's not okay. I thought he was flying the actual vehicle.
Stop, Mr. Randall.
Thank you.
I hope you're enjoying your trip.
It looks like back in the day, people got dressed up nice just to be in a plane. Did she get a telegram in the air?
50% duty
I'd rather junk the stuff right here.
You know, you would think that if you gave somebody a briefcase and it's handcuffed to his arm, that you give some type of an escort to where he's going, and not just put him on coach. He was in coach on a plane by himself.
Mr. Randall, I'm Donovan from the Sentinel.
Some other time.
We've raised our offer, $7,500. Here's a check to your order.
No, thanks. I'm working on a better offer.
I don't think he has the authority to sell that thing, does he?
You know what it would mean if the public had this information prematurely?
Of course.
He doesn't know what it is.
That these pictures will show some error in his calculations.
She has no idea she's spilling the beans.
I haven't the courage to face the end of the world.
All right, let's get the hell out of him. Look at him. They didn't say what it was, did they? Just said something in space was moving 1,000,000 miles in a day. I think he said day.
This was Bronson's first discovery. Bellus, a star, 12 times larger than our Earth. Bellus has been approaching Earth at tremendous speed. Bronson's second discovery, a new planet. Bronson named it Zyra. This is in the constellation of Scorpio. Dr. Fry, notice the position of these new bodies. Now, just how fast they've been moving and their eventual destination are among the mathematical problems now being determined by our differential analyzer. We'll have the results in a few hours.
So there's a planet coming at us, which I guess explains why it's called when worlds collide. But I wasn't thinking it would be another planet.
Both these bodies are coming into our solar system. If Bronson's readings are correct, they will destroy the Earth. The planet Zyra will pass very close to us, close enough to influence the tides. Oceans will be torn from their depths. Tidal waves hundreds of feet high will sweep in from the coasts.
Can't help but think it'll be worse than that.
Soon after, Bellus will come into direct collision with the Earth. Our world will end.
Why is a planet moving that fast?
There is no error.
So that's it. It's over. Interesting. I didn't know there were like doomsday type movies back in the day. Not like, like what we call doomsday, like what do you call that? The Day After or 2012, I think it was, and this is definitely a doomsday movie.
I keep thinking about a Mr. Simmons. He was a patient of mine when I was interning. One of those incurable cases. I used to wonder how he felt the day he asked me how much longer he had to live. Now I think I know.
The guy said about a year, but he was assuming. He was just throwing random numbers out. How long do they have? Did they say?
Let's not put off getting married. There isn't any reason to wait now, is there?
I promised Dad I'd wait. I'd feel better if I talked to Dad first. He'll be home day after tomorrow.
You and the doctor going to get married?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe you could tell me where I could find out. He said the day was coming when money wouldn't mean a thing to me.
And he's still burning the money. This guy,
May I
so.
trouble you for another light? Thank you, madame.
Thing is, we don't know how long it has before the world ends. So he's just burning the money. It might be 5 years from now, and he's just burning money.
But I must ask one question that all the delegates here want answered. I hope I have your confidence. You are satisfied that there is no error?
Yes, sir. The effect of Zyra's passing should be felt about 1 o'clock on the afternoon of July 24th.
They don't believe?
This is not a publicity-seeking campaign. We are completely aware that most of our colleagues ridicule our findings.
I'm surprised they're not sharing the information. Just give them the actual data. Worldwide.
You are proposing that we all pack our trunks and move to Zyra?
No, sir. But we are hoping that, with God's help and guidance, a few people may do exactly that.
A 20th century Noah's Ark, huh?
Yes, one or more of them.
Is that where the movie was opened up like that with Noah's Ark?
My colleagues, Dr. Felix Zenter, professor of astronomy at Cornwall University, have examined the photographs and data submitted by Doctors Hendren.
Also, they did share the information.
Our findings show there is no cause for alarm. No reason to spend billions of dollars to build spaceships which never will be needed. Do either of you believe that spaceships can fly to any planet?
It is theoretically possible.
I do believe in theories, Doctor. But when you tell me flying to another planet is a possibility, you're out of the realm of theory. You're in a dream world of the impossible.
Dream world of the impossible.
The world will not end. Predicting the end of the world is an annual crackpot event in our society, an attempt to corner the newspaper headlines.
I can't imagine that people like this are always in position of power. All right, leave. Don't tell him anything. Build your own rocket ships and get out of there. Oh, I hope they get back to him when they see the planet coming.
Read all about it! Stargazers predict doomsday! Read all about it!
It's like today, isn't it? You have to find your right news source. Now you're in the wrong bubble. You're never going to know what's going on. Even back then.
I believe you, Bob. I'll buy you a start on your rocket ship.
Hey, I'm older and richer than you are. I'll arrange a lease on a large enough camp, one of the government's old proving ground sites. Why, between Marston and me, you'll have enough to start construction.
Wonderful, Spiro. Wonderful.
I'll arrange the details
Something.
for our next meeting.
Right.
Tony's outside.
Well, I'm sure he didn't come to see me.
He wants to marry me now.
I don't blame him. Isn't marriage what you want, honey?
Oh, I've liked Tony. More than any other man.
I don't think she does.
You want to spend what time is left with Tony as his wife?
I wish I could answer it. I suppose it really doesn't matter. And it is what Tony wants.
Not what you want?
I don't know that either.
This is like the worst discussion to be having at the end of the world. Should I marry him? The heck?
I told myself I like being with him only because he's someone new. Someone different.
So many other things to be worried about.
Dr. Hendren,
Mr. Stanton? This is Dr. Fry.
doctor of what?
Dr. Fry is the dean of the Eastern School of Technology.
All right, I'm in here safe and sound. Go outside and read the magazines.
Oh boy. Here's a problem.
Two of your observatory trustees, Marston and Spiro, tell me that you have an equipped campsite, but you need money to finish building the ship.
A great deal of money, millions.
Amounts don't stagger me. It'll mean liquidating some of my business interests.
It may mean the salvation of a civilization.
Their salvation doesn't interest me. Mine does. I'm no humanitarian like your friends Marston and Spiro. I just don't relish dying.
At least he's honest.
All right, I'll pay for the rest of your arks.
Splendid.
One thing, I select the people who'll go with us.
The minimum needs to begin a new life. You're not qualified to select those people.
Make up your mind.
It is made up. You admit you don't relish dying. You're willing to put up this money as life insurance. The guarantee that if the world ends, you'll be among the few with a chance to reach this new world. That makes my proposition a simple one. Your money for your life.
There you go.
Why should you set yourself up as the only one to give life or take it away?
The
Who are
proposition
you?
still stands. Your money for your life.
You know what? Thanks for having integrity. That was pretty cool. Get out of here. Get your face out of here.
No, I can't refuse. Build it.
Good. The balls this guy had. I pick who goes on the boat.
For this slide, the ship will be cradled on a rocket-propelled undercarriage, which will be automatically released at the end of the run. At approximately this point, the wing engines will be turned on, and here the full power of all engines will be used to carry us out of the gravitational pull of the Earth.
That seems like it's going to fail, doesn't it? You're going to slingshot into space?
You are healthy. You are free to make your own decision.
There is no guarantee that the ship will reach Zyra, but those who will make the flight will be chosen by lot sometime before the worlds collide.
If some people think this is a hoax, how are you convincing other people to go?
More than 600 people working on this project.
600 people? 600 people working on this project, but only 40 can leave? Why would I even bother working on it then? Like, what's my incentive? Oh, that's a dope-ass bus. Ah, that's so cool. Look at that. That's not a mile long. But if I wanted the 600 people, if I want anybody in this project working on this, again, it can only take 40 people. What's the incentive of me working here if I'm just gonna die? Or is the fact that you go in there thinking this is not this we have to do this to ensure the future of humanity? It could be that too. Like this is bigger than just you. Okay. Answer my own question. See? What would be great would be a movie that takes this basis and let's say now we make it today where they land on the planet and now they're trying to survive and trying to make civilizations after the fact. Well, let's see what happens in the movie first before I even say that.
Julie!
Like, there's some religious undertones here, and it seems like somehow at the end of the movie, God will get involved and save us. Like in War of the Worlds, where the disease killed the aliens.
Attention, main garage. 2 Jeeps are needed immediately at the foot of the ramp approach.
How many animals do they plan to take on? That ship didn't look that big. This is a huge undertaking if you think about it. You could even got to bring feet along for this.
Hello, Tony.
Joyce. Did you have a nice trip?
70 new people.
She was super cold to him.
A representative of the government will warn the people tomorrow. Provisions will be made to evacuate them to mountain locations.
What provisions have you made to protect us when the panic starts?
For real. That's a good question.
I don't deal in theories. I deal in realities. Ferris! Ferris!
Yes, sir?
Bring in those boxes. I brought enough rifles.
It was the end of the world, man. I'm like, shut up. I'm not working for you no more.
Once the havoc is over, every mother's son remaining alive will try to get here and climb aboard our ship.
He's right.
We're the lucky ones. The handful with the chance to reach another world. And we'll use those guns. You'll use them, Doctor, to keep your only chance to stay alive.
He makes a legit point. If people see that and they've come to the conclusion that people are going to die and either escape out, they're going to attack. They're going to try to get out of here.
For the past couple of months, you and I have been telling recruits that the few who will make the trip will be needed in the new world. Scientists like you, your father, Tony, farmers and mechanics, you have things to offer, but you won't be needing aerial taxi drivers for another 100 years.
If not more.
I'm not applying for this trip. Use a little arithmetic. The ship's cargo's limited. Every pound will count.
Yeah, she was falling in love with him until she realized he doesn't want to leave. He's going to die here on this planet. This love story sucks. I don't like this love story. This love story at all. I have little care for it.
Men and women of all races and creeds pause to think, to pray, and to atone. As the evacuation of coastal cities progressed, tales of individual acts of heroism and
I can only imagine there'd be nothing but looting and fighting and protests and like in a bad way.
the silence, an eerie foretelling of the destruction to come at 1 o'clock, the hour of doom.
Jesus.
Tidal waves. Oceans torn from their beds. Millions of dollars for a false alarm. Nothing is going to happen.
Good. Now you can't get on a plane for saying all that. You cannot get in a jet. Matter of fact, we're taking your wheelchair from you. Let's not do that. Dove. Yo. I had the impression I didn't want to take off before any of this happened.
Yes, Dad. I'm over here.
Got him. Got them both hugging each other. Who cares, though? No one does. This crappy love story. They didn't calculate the effects of the first planet going by or the first thing going by. Because if they don't have volcanoes and tsunamis, why did they not take off? The ship right now could blow up. Really good job on these practical effects. These look really good. I can see, again, if you in a theater watching this for the first time back in 1952, oh, this is frightening. Look at this. Well done, though. Yo, you saw that? You know, the more you see this, the more frightening it becomes. This is very scary. Like the entire world coming apart like this, absolutely frightening. But they're doing a good job with these practical effects. Like, these are all miniatures. You can tell these are miniatures now that now that we know about these. But it looks fantastic for being miniatures. Look at this. I hope they got nominated for special effects or something, because look at this. Wow. Wow. This is New York City? Oh, how scary.
Attention! The ship is breaking loose! Emergency!
I knew it was going to happen. Didn't think about that. Oh, so much for Noah's Ark. Why did they not think that the ship was not going to get affected by what's going on?
Look out! The crane is falling!
This is the doctor, the scientist. And that's all steel. Oh my God, what a tragedy.
Repeating, we are remaining on the air. Repeating, can anyone hear us? We need drinking water and medical supplies.
Wow, that's sad. Dude, the whole world needs that. Keeping that audio in the background in this scene, highly effective. Like, you see the world is suffering. Can't help but feel that these helicopters were the scariest. Not that I want to get in a helicopter, I really don't. But these are like death traps. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's New York. Oof. Wow. Wow, they're stranded on that little island. I bet they're happy to see that helicopter. But Dad, look, oh, there you go. Yep, throwing it out. Supplies can't land. Is that all the devastation that caused? Oh, the real stunt. He gave a seat up. I thought he was going to put him between both him and the kid. Oh, wait, he's supposed to. Oh, he left him. He left him on purpose because he was in love with his girlfriend. What a scumbag. Did he feel better about it? Came back for him? I thought he left him. I'm not gonna lie. What a douchey move had he done that. Well, props to the doctor for having conscience. If he wasn't a good guy and he didn't have a conscience, he would have left his ass.
For a minute, Doc, I thought maybe now was that later you mentioned.
It was.
I gave it a passing thought.
No, you laugh, bro. Don't even laugh. That wasn't even funny.
We cannot postpone the inevitable. This meeting was called to choose those who will make the attempt to reach Zyra.
This is crazy. This should have been gotten the people who are going to go. They need 44 people.
About 900 pounds already have been spoken for. Mr. Stanton, Dr. Fry, my daughter, myself, Dr. Drake, and Mr. Randall. Unless there is some objection, we intend including another 40 pounds. Our latest addition to the camp. Now to
He's that weight. I will bring people there who can do stuff. That's a mistake. Maybe I'm sounding dark for it, but engineers, scientists, carpenters, teachers.
In these boxes, we have placed numbered discs. The one on the left for the women, the other for the men. Each of you will select and keep one disc. This list will be posted on the dormitory bulletin boards shortly before the takeoff. Is this plan satisfactory?
No, that's a mistake. Right before takeoff, people are going to go, they're going to bum rush that ship.
We're stretching the point because she's important to both of us. Well, why not, for her sake, stretch the point a bit farther to include you? No.
These are all human emotions. Like in the reality of this, you probably can't even afford to have those guys go up there.
Anyhow, I didn't give up much by not drawing. What's one chance in 600? Leaving me will save fuel. Let it stay that way. And Doctor, I hope you won't say anything to Joyce.
You can say that to Joyce. You know what, though? What I like about this movie is that these men, when the time is needed for them to step up, they're stepping up. And not just that, they're stepping up with integrity. So, I mean, I wish we had that nowadays. We really don't.
Attention, everyone. Bellus growing larger, getting closer every...
It's one thing we're definitely missing in where we're at nowadays is integrity.
We're falling behind schedule. Trucks are waiting to load plasma and medical supplies. They should have been aboard now. Hurry, hurry. Attention, please. Less than 6 days left.
Why do we need this guy the microphone? What gets me upset is that the doctor's constantly walking around with the pilot. She's the worst. Girl, we don't got time for this.
Only 79 hours left before the collision with Bellus. We're still more than 3...
That's the planet? That's the planet coming at them? That's frightening.
For months, I've tried to find a legitimate reason to go along. I never could. Maybe things were meant to happen this way.
You diagnose it any way you want. All I know is I feel a lot easier not having to tell Fry the news about himself.
It's kind of a bit selfish if that's the reason why he's telling him. It's going to be like, nah, yeah, I get your ticket away. You said you didn't want to go. You said you didn't want to go, so I get your ticket away. Did he just lie to do that? For that? Is the doctor a good guy from the get-go?
The last of the chloroform.
Put it somewhere handy to the animal pens. Huh?
You gonna give the animal to Mickey Finn, Doc?
Well, if we don't...
It's a lot of chloroform. Why are we taking so much chloroform with us?
53 hours left, and we're still 32
Look at the planet getting closer and closer. How on earth are they going to fly off the planet to land on that planet and think they're going to survive, they're going to collide with Earth. What makes you think they won't be catastrophic on their side?
My number! It's on! It's on the list! Julie, I'm on the list! Julie, my number! I'm on the list! Julie!
I know it's going to happen. She did not make the list. He's making it. She's not making it. Yep. As soon as they show them getting a piece each, I was like, they're not going to make it together.
If you can hold the ship to this curve, we will be able to meet her orbit and run on a parallel.
The fuel will last much longer with less cargo. Why risk our necks by taking so many people?
You and that chair weigh 186 pounds. That's worth a lot of fuel, Mr. Stanton. Would you like to donate that weight?
No more than you want to donate your life or your daughter's. I paid for finishing this ship. Without me, you would have been wiped out with the rest of the world.
Before you opened your pocketbook, you tried to make this a personal enterprise, a private rocket ship for your own special...
They sure did.
Our chance of reaching the new world is as thin as your chance of ever becoming a humanitarian. If we do make it, will there be a place to land? Will the air be fit to breathe? Will there be water, vegetable life?
Yeah, I don't know that. Good question.
Guidance. Not your kind of hypocritical praying, but the kind that comes from deep inside a man.
I'm sorry. I'll come back later.
No, Eddie. Come right in. We can't put things off till later.
He's not going to go.
I just wanted to leave this for someone else to use.
He's not leaving his girl behind. Good for him.
You're not taking it from him. He turned it back of his own free will. Get out, Ferris. The other side of the door for you.
Shut up.
Oh, shit.
Been selected.
I'm going too.
Put that
I didn't
gun
expect
down.
that.
I'd almost rather kill you than go along. For 7 years, ever since I started pushing this chair around, I've hated your insides. You're a very easy man to hate.
Oh, boy.
You three are running things here. You're going to tell everybody I'm going. This is my number. That's all the reasoning I want to know. And if I don't go...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You may be right. Now, this one's dead, and there's been a lot of bad feeling. One boy was stabbed right after the list was posted.
Yep. But he did call it.
Dave, there's a girl.
Julie Cummings.
Tell her there's been a mix-up in the listing. She and Eddie Garson are going. We'll gamble on less flying time over the new world.
Oof. That's dumb. It's a dumb decision.
Don't say it, Stanton. Don't say anything.
He killed his assistant without even blinking. The guy worked him for 7 years. He had no emotion about killing him. Gio, that's cold. Yeah, that's it right there.
The last dawn.
But again, the planet is moving at a million miles a day. What makes them think that landing on there is going to be good for them? They're going to be smashing into other planets, probably.
Only 40 of you can get away. Don't you see? Then the rest of us will get rid of that 40 and the next 40 until we kill each other, or we all get caught when the worlds collide.
Stick around till the collision puts you out of your misery. Come on!
Oh, boy. But the old man called it, and it made sense that was going to happen. Because that's where we are, humans. Oh, boy. That's a lot. Yeah, boy. And they're all armed. Dude, what are you waiting for? Just get on. Oh, my God.
You were right, Mr. Stack. You're a better judge of people than I am. Get me on board. Oh, Henry, what are you doing? Stop him! Wait! Help!
Why would he do that?
Dr. Hendren! Get on board! Hurry! Get on board! Hold the gangplank. Dr. Hendren, hold the ramp. Wait.
Why did he do it to the guy in the wheelchair? He paid for it.
New world isn't for us. It's for the young.
I mean, he will be that way, but still not the point. Oh, now he's standing. Did he fake it the entire time? Damn. They should all be passing out at this point. How they have a camera in space? This is a shot in the dark. They have no idea where they're going, where they're landing, if they can land, if they can breathe, if there's vegetation, if they can eat. A mountain? I think I see a mountain. A couple mountains.
Anywhere. Land anywhere. We've got to.
Not yet.
Check your belts.
Don't think I'm gonna do much. If you crash land on it, they're all gonna die. The fact that they didn't explode is a testament to human ingenuity. Golly.
We made it. We're on Zyra. Let's get out.
Dude, let's wait. Can we breathe?
Dave, wait. Don't open the outer door until we've tested the atmosphere.
We'll get a sample through the airlock.
Does it matter? You can't leave the planet now. Check the atmosphere. For what? This ship is busted. Wherever you land is where you're going to stay.
Best air I ever tasted.
Bring out the gangplank.
What? That's not what I saw a second ago when they landed. On that snow. Pyramids. That means there's some structure here? A city? I thought a city. Oh. Oh, it is a city.
Mike, where is he?
Hey, Mike, don't you want to see the sunrise?
Our first citizen.
And they're all mine.
They sure.
She gave birth to two little puppies?
Leave what's us in the puppies here.
3.
Huh? Now, let's go look at the first sunrise, huh?
They seem pretty calm and chill about this. You know, they have no idea if that is a city or a town of hostile aliens. Or with the aliens. The first day of the new world had begun. All right. We did it. We did it. That was when worlds collide. I have a lot of things to say about this movie, though, because it's not a perfect movie. Don't get me wrong. Of all the movies I've seen so far, this one had the most fake, or not even fake, how can I say it? It had the wildest ideas for sci-fi, I think. You know, the idea, again, this planet is coming towards Earth. It's smashing into Earth, right? And then in 19 days later, they're going to jump on this ship, this planet. So this planet they just jumped on is moving really fast, really far, and it's still moving. So why do they think that was a good idea to move onto this planet? Unless, if it did hit Earth, did I misunderstand that? It was not colliding with Earth? Am I being thrown off by the name of the movie and it's not what's happening? It was just flying by and just figured to get close enough. The thing is this. The idea of leaving this planet and going to another planet that's unknown, we know nothing about this planet, not even the atmosphere for that matter, and to make the jump from here that we don't know what's on that planet. It might not sustain life. It may not have breathable air or way to grow food. The fact that we got this planet the way it looks, it's 1 in a million. 1 in a million, So the idea of the Earth, the doomsday of the Earth, everything about it, where the volcanoes, the tsunamis, the people's panic, the Noah's Ark, all that, excellent. Loved everything about that. But the planet landed the planet the way it ended up. All I can say, or what I would like to see, is maybe a continuation, right? So let's say that we're going to make a sequel to this movie now here in 2025. Now we're looking at, they got on the planet, now what? How are they surviving? How are people assimilating to this planet? How are the animals assimilating to this planet? Is there water? We saw snow, but is that drinkable? We don't know if that's drinkable now, right? Well, the thing is that I would like to know more, knowing what we know today about science and space, added to this, because I think we have a lot of things. We can go a million ways. So Earth left, these are the survivors, the people who left Earth. They come on this planet, they thrive, and I would like to see that. If they did thrive or not. If they didn't thrive, if they have an alien race on here, and now they're warring, like this might be the Planet of the Apes. For all we know, this is where the apes took over. So I just think there's a lot of room here in this movie or this IP to grow further and do more with it. This would be great. I really would think it'd be fantastic. Even saying that this is finally 50 years later, the sequel to When Worlds Collide, I just think there'll be a lot more. There's definitely a lot more. Not that I know there's a lot more. There's definitely a lot more they can write and use today about the aftermath of this. And if Earth didn't blow up, I want to know about that too, So I think there's a lot here. So there's a lot of really good idea nuggets here. A couple of things I didn't care for. I didn't care for the love story. I can really care. As a matter of fact, I loved more the other love story that had nothing to do with the movie, kind of, or the guy got the token, but his girlfriend couldn't make it, and he left it behind, and still behind. That was more loving than what I saw with this idiot. She was alone with the doctor. Somehow this guy shows up. She goes infatuated over him. And the guy came to the movie, and we start the movie kissing some other girl in the air. Some playboy from the get-go. So, I also thought that the man who was in charge of this project, which is his daughter, was making a lot of decisions based on emotions. And as a scientist, not me, I'm a scientist, but as a scientist, you would think that he's making decisions that are calculated, that are the most effective, not based off of strict emotions. The only person who should have been on that ship for sure was the guy who paid for it, the old man. And he ended up not going. I know the guy was the asshole, but that was his money. Like the way he got screwed over, that's awful. I don't like the fact that he killed the other guy too. Let me wrong. The rich man in the wheelchair, complete asshole. I don't know if he deserved what he got though. I don't think that was the scientist should have done that. I don't agree. But I can imagine that because of the movie back then, he was showing how much of an asshole he should order. His lack of regard for life, that probably people was probably cheering at the idea that this man is not going, screw him. I don't know. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like he should have gone. As much I didn't like him, I didn't like him. But the principle of the matter, if we talk about integrity, like I mentioned earlier, that would have been something to have done, but he kept them behind. But all in all, I think the movie was great. The effects, the practical effects were money. That was top notch. I loved everything about it. Let me know if this movie got nominated for any special effects, because if it didn't, that's a damn shame. This should have been nominated for a couple of special effects. The destruction of New York, the destruction of, you know, the volcano, the lava, the tsunamis that hit, all that. Beautiful and all frightening at the same time. Again, I know that I'm looking at miniatures, you know, but it's still, you have to really appreciate the art. You have to appreciate the art, what they're putting on screen and what people are seeing for the very first time. And it was excellent, you know. I'd rather see that a million times than see a CGI mountain blow up. You know what I mean? I think our special effects, even though many times it looks a little better, it is missing something. It doesn't have the soul that these movies had back then to put in with these practical effects. And this movie really showed how beautiful and how great, whoever was in charge of practical effects, they should definitely be applauded. Because that was 100% excellent. I didn't know this was a Paramount movie. But I really, really enjoyed this movie. I don't know how much they made. I don't know what the budget was and how much they made. I don't know if this movie was a flop or not. But it has its flaws. It's not a perfect movie. I saw that this movie had a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. That probably makes sense. I think I have to agree with that. I will probably give this movie 3 stars out of 5. Because there was a lot of things that just felt weird to me, especially the landing of the plane, the whole ending part. You know, it felt really fantastical over, if you do my sci-fi, you know, the hard sci-fi. Because the whole movie, for the most part, the majority of the movie felt like a hard sci-fi movie. Then the ending, like, that felt fantastic. I probably, you know what? I probably would have preferred them leaving, and the movie ending was them leaving. You know what I mean? Like them and in the flight, like, oh, they got out, and then, like, you know, the guy in the wheelchair, like, oh damn, I had my chance, you messed it up. You know, I just come out blazing and shoot the guy. I won't be surprised he had another gun and hit it in that wheelchair. But again, this was a good entry for my Classic Sci-Fi Sundays. I want to know how you saw this movie. Did you see this in the movie theater? Did you see it on VHS or this? Or you like me, saw it on Pluto with all the commercials that was offering? How did you feel when you first saw this movie? And if you're a sci-fi enthusiast, like I'm slowly becoming, I don't feel like I'm there yet, but I'm becoming. I think this movie is definitely something you need to put in your repertoire of movies that you see of and understand sci-fi, or try to get into the sci-fi world. Again, a lot of good nuggets. I thought this movie had a lot of good ideas. Not all of them, but some of them hit very well. Some of them landed very well. But other than that, I thought it was fantastic, guys. Well, guys, listen, if you like what I'm doing, hit the like button, subscribe button, guys. You will find this movie available on our Patreon for a little $3 a month. You'll find the link in the description below, guys. We also have a merchandise store where we sell hats and hoodies and shirts, all that good stuff, guys. Again, you'll find the link in the description below, guys. But listen, I really do appreciate you hanging out with me, brother. If you enjoy this show, the Sci-Fi Sunday show, please subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends, be part of the movement of bringing back the old classic sci-fis. Anyway, guys, listen, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Ray. We'll see you soon. Take care.